The Office of the President of Mongolia, the Ministry of Environment and Tourism of Mongolia, and a government's implementing agency, Forest Department, held a joint press briefing regarding the implementation of 1 Billion Trees National Campaign, the National Tree Planting Day, and further actions on May 2, 2024. Over the 2 years since the launch of the 1 Billion Trees National Campaign, 42 million trees have been planted in Mongolia. These trees are now being diligently fostered. Also, 63 million saplings and seedlings have been reserved for future planting. To support the national campaign, enterprises and organizations, including the 21 largest mining companies, have pledged to plant 608 million trees by 2030. Spokesperson to the President of Mongolia and head of the Media and Communication Department of the Administration of the President, Mr. Tolbayar Ulzibayar, said, "Enterprises have established a tree nursery capable of planting 17 million seedlings per year. To date, they have planted 6.2 million trees and reserved an additional 6.6 million saplings. Erdnit Mining Corporation has reserved 8 million seedlings and saplings. Usukzos Company, 1.5 million, Bara Gold Company, 928,000, and Mongol Rosvetmet, 590,000 saplings, respectively. These organizations are leading in the number of trees planted. The enterprises are actively adopting new techniques and technologies for tree planting and are preparing the necessary budgets, seeds, saplings resources, as well as human resources in line with their multi-stage plans to meet the 2030 target. To support this goal, 16 of the 21 enterprises have employed 167 environmental specialists, averaging about 10 specialists per enterprise. We will intensify measures to assist the enterprises in every way by providing them with professionals, creating the necessary database, and introducing best practices essential for the enterprises to accurately plan and effectively implement these actions. To this end, the working group established by the order of the head of the Office of the President will work in IMOGs and rural areas starting from May 2, 2024, highlighted spokesperson Tolbayar. Environment and Green Development Policy Advisor to the President of Mongolia, Mr. Batho Nyamosor, informed that this year marks the centennial of the establishment of the Mongolian modern forestry sector and that certain activities have been scheduled to be undertaken until the end of May this year. In the capital, 300 enterprises will plant trees in 8 locations from May 11th to 18th, 2024. Starting May 2nd, up to 4 million trees will be planted in 33 locations in 21 IMOGs. Every IMOG will select up to 10 rivers and streams, and within 2 years will reforest 10 hectares of land near each river. Forestry specialists will collaborate with enterprises, organizations, and citizens to prepare saplings and seedlings and to manage planting areas, watering, and year-round care for the trees planted. Additionally, fairs offering saplings and seedlings, along with instructions and consultations, will be held at 3 locations in Ulaanbaatar: Tenger Plaza, Liberty Square, and the Garden in Damtarja, as well as in the SUMs of 21 IMOGs. Director General of the Forest Department, Oyun Sanabyam Surin, said, "We have reserved 12.2 tons of seeds of 39 kinds. This year's reserve has increased by 84%. The number of citizens, partnerships, and enterprises involved in forestry has risen to 452 as of 2023, marking a 32% increase since the start of the national campaign. These organizations have reserved 63 million seedlings and saplings, showing a 41% increase compared to that of 2021. In 2023, we conducted pest control for destructive insects across 273,000 hectares of land, thus protecting 960 million trees from infestation and drying up." The budget allocated in 2024 for the 1 Billion Trees National Campaign will enable to plant 3.1 million trees to forest and reforest 4,000 hectares of land and marshes near rivers and lakes. Also will help inspect 8 million hectares for forestry planning and evaluation. With this budget, we also plan to create 500 kilometers of fire breaks to prevent wildfires and reforest old fire breaks. We will also combat destructive insects in 330,000 hectares of land to prevent infestation and the drying up of 1.2 billion trees. We will clean and care for 3,000 hectares of forest and create 130 hectares of fire breaks. It will also enable to provide technical and equipment support for tree nurseries.